I'm not
Sorry,
saying
I'm
it.
sorry about your grandchildren.
I'm not saying that, but
Yeah.
I'm saying we have to get it across to everybody.
Yeah,
You know,
listen, these people are coming to these protests,
I know.
yeah, yeah.
I'm not a fool. I'm a woman of 66
Yeah,
years
yeah.
of age.
But why are they
My
not?
eyes
I'll,
are
I'll
opened.
stand there quietly and let them interview you, but I want to be there to cover it as well. These people will lie about you.
Look, I'm not a fool. I'm not a fool. I'm not a fool.
Yeah.
My eyes have been opened wide. You know, the people I trusted the day before yesterday are not the people I trust today. My granddaughter come into me yesterday after school, a 9-year-old, okay? And she come into me and she said, Nanny, they're talking in school about the police, the Gardaí, she said. Who can we trust? And I said to her, honey, I said, you have your nanny, you have your granddad. I said, you have your mammy, your daddy, you have your people around.
Carmel, what's your name? Give us
My
your
name
name.
is Teresa Murphy.
Oh, you're Teresa Philip to Wire. So, listen, tell us your story anyway, Teresa. I can discuss the other stuff with you,
But what it is when a 9-year-old comes in and asks you, these are my 7 grandchildren, and this is why I'm here. Not to antagonize anybody, not to cause any trouble, because I'm a lover, not a fighter. You know, and I think to myself, kind of, when you're 9-year-old, if you'd have asked me, I was up at all the protests. I was there from day one. I was there. And I went up one day and actually I went over to speak to the Gardaí, and I was one of the ones that I was getting ridiculed.
Sorry for interrupting you. If you don't mind me saying so, the thing I'm trying to get across to people for 4 years, myself as Philip de Ware, a citizen journalist and European candidate, is the people you're just about to talk to now are the people who are partly responsible for the people getting bashed and brutalised here the other day, and they have been calling the people here. So that's the point. So I would be quite happy to stand there quietly while you're talking to these people, but unfortunately they've shown their bias. They run away from that too. And I mean, if you want to tell them that, but it's like the people need to see what these media people are about and how they operate. It's really important. Sorry, anyway.
Yeah, I think what it is now is people's eyes have been opened. It's like we've been asleep. I'm an ordinary woman. I live in Newtown, born and bred, and you're calling me racist.
This TV channel you're talking to will call you racist as well.
But I know this, and I know this, and RTE, and I will never watch them, or I will never. I'm done with it. I'm only the minority, but the day is coming. The day is coming, and people now, their eyes have been opened. My daughter was the girl, if you see in one of the videos. I didn't go up. She didn't want me to go. She was afraid for me the night that the trouble happened. My daughter was in that tent being sprayed and beaten, and they had to go out. It was another woman helped her and her husband. They couldn't see. My daughter was having a panic attack. She couldn't breathe, and they had to go.
I can tell you're very stressed even talking about it.
But I haven't slept. Like my father, when I was a little girl, told us about the black and tans, and they lived in Rathnew, and he had to run through the fields. They had a bit of a farm, and the black and tans chased her. I never in my lifetime thought that my daughter would be chased across fields like the black and tans chased my father. These were supposed to be the people that protect us. My faith in the Gardaí, sadly, has gone.
I'm very sad about that too, and I'm really sorry. I'm sorry.
When I saw the video, and I can't get it out of my head. So is this what my grandchildren are growing up to?
Sadly, it is until we change.
You know, and the time for change has come. People have to wake up and see what is happening. A little village, a sleepy little village, kind of, who welcomes, and dare anybody say that we're racist. Dare anybody say we're racist. You know, because we are not. We are human beings. And tell me about the people they're trying to move in. If those people were willing to integrate and come down, get involved, they're not. You know, the woke people, or I don't know if you can say woke, but the people that have their eyes half closed and closed,
Say what you like on this channel.
they don't realise what they're doing. They don't. My granddaughter yesterday now was the last day. She's 9 years of age. And yesterday was the last day she can walk home from school because it's only around the corner from me. And it's the last day. And I thought to myself, let her have her bit of it. Because it's all right people saying, oh, yeah, but they're all right. They're this. They're not all right.
Totally different cultures.
And not only that, if they are coming from war-torn areas and that kind of, well and good, kind of help them out. But if they're suffering with post-traumatic stress, that's not the place up in the back of nowhere with tents in tents. Kind of.
We need to ask where are their wives, their women and children if they're fleeing war?
You're telling me because I don't know.
The fact is they're not. They're economic scammers.
Exactly.
The majority.
And I'll call it as it is, and I don't care who likes me. I am here for my grandchildren, and I don't care what anybody says.
Say for the camera again, what's your name again?
My name is Teresa Murphy.
Teresa, mother and a grandmother from Newtown Mountain.
Yes.
You spoke really well, Teresa, and as I said, I need to cover the news here. If the mainstream media are here,
I know what they are.
They chose to walk away. I would allow them, no problem, talk to you, and I would have been quiet for that interview. But they chose to walk away because they regard me as they regard you as far right, Teresa. Unfortunately, you know.
I have to say hello to my little friend.
Okay.